In a faraway land, surrounded by rolling deserts and tall mountains, there lived a man named Alibaba. He was not rich. He was not powerful. He was a simple woodcutter. Every morning, before the sun rose, Alibaba would take his old axe, kiss his tired wife goodbye, and walk into the forest. His clothes were worn, his sandals thin, his hands rough from cutting trees day after day. But Alibaba had something stronger than wealth. He had hope. He believed, deep inside, that one day his life would change. One evening, as the sky turned red and the birds flew home, Alibaba gathered his last bundle of firewood. His donkey stood nearby, waiting patiently. Just as he tied the wood, he heard something. Hooves. Many hooves. The sound grew louder, like thunder rolling across the earth. Alibaba's heart pounded. He quickly hid behind a bush, pulling his donkey close. Out of the dust appeared 40 men on horseback. Their faces were hard, their swords sharp, their clothes dark. Alibaba's breath caught in his throat. He realized at once. They were thieves. The thieves rode to a great rock at the foot of a mountain. Their leader, tall and fierce with burning eyes, raised his hand. The horses stopped. Alibaba crouched lower, his hands trembling. The leader stepped forward, faced the rock, and shouted, "Open, Sesame!" Alibaba gasped as the rock split in two. A hidden cave opened wide, glowing with the shimmer of gold and jewels inside. The thieves entered, one by one, until all 40 disappeared into the mountain. The rock closed again with a heavy thud. Alibaba's mind raced. A secret cave, filled with treasure? After what felt like hours, the cave opened again. "Close, Sesame," the leader commanded. The 40 thieves rode out, their saddlebags heavy with gold. Their laughter echoed as they disappeared into the desert night. Silence returned. Alibaba's heart beat fast. His legs shook, but his curiosity was stronger than his fear. He stepped out of hiding, walked to the great rock, and whispered, "Open, Sesame." To his amazement, the rock moved. The cave opened before him. Alibaba stepped inside. His eyes widened. Mountains of gold coins, piles of silver, chests overflowing with jewels, silk, and diamonds that sparkled like stars. It was the wealth of kings stolen by thieves. Alibaba fell to his knees, whispering, "This is the gift of fate." Alibaba did not take too much. He filled only 2 bags with gold coins, just enough to ease his family's hunger. He whispered, "Close, Sesame." The cave sealed behind him. As he placed the bags on his donkey, he looked up at the moon and murmured, "This must remain a secret. If anyone learns of this, it will bring danger." He returned home quietly. His wife, seeing the gold, cried with joy, "Alibaba, where did this come from?" Alibaba hushed her. "Do not speak loudly. This gold must remain hidden, or else the thieves will kill us." But secrets are heavy. And when Alibaba's greedy brother, Kasım, discovered the gold, his heart burned with jealousy. Kasım was a wealthy merchant, but wealth only made him proud and cruel. When he saw Alibaba's treasure, he sneered, "You, a poor woodcutter, could not earn this honestly. Tell me where it came from." Alibaba begged him to stay quiet, but Kasım forced the truth out of him. The next morning, Kasım hurried to the cave. He shouted the words, "Open, Sesame," and rushed inside. His eyes glittered at the sight of the treasure. But greed made him careless. He filled his bags, his pockets, even his boots with gold. Then, standing before the rock, he forgot the magic words. "Open barley, open wheat, open millet." Nothing happened. Panic rose. The rock remained shut. Kasım was trapped. Hours later, the cave thundered open. The 40 thieves entered. They found Kasım trembling among the gold. The leader's eyes turned to fire. "No one steals from us and lives." The thieves drew their swords. That night, Kasım's cries echoed in the dark, and the cave sealed forever. When Kasım did not return, Alibaba grew worried. He went to the cave, whispered the words, and found his brother's fate. With tears in his eyes, he carried Kasım's body home. He knew the thieves would soon realize another had discovered their secret. It was then that Alibaba's servant, Morgiana, stepped forward. She was clever, brave, and loyal. She warned Alibaba, "Master, the thieves will come for you. We must be ready." Indeed, the leader of the thieves grew suspicious. He returned to the town, disguised as a merchant. He marked Alibaba's house with chalk at night, planning to attack with his men. But Morgiana saw the mark. She smiled cleverly and marked every house in the street with the same sign. When the thieves returned, they could not tell which was Ali Baba's home. Their plan failed. The leader grew furious, but he did not stop. At last, the leader hatched a deadly plan. He disguised himself as a wealthy merchant and brought 39 oil jars to Ali Baba's house, pretending to need shelter for the night. Ali Baba welcomed him kindly, but inside those jars were thieves, each one hidden, waiting for the signal to come out and kill Ali Baba in his sleep. Only one jar truly carried oil. That night, as Morgiana carried a lamp through the courtyard, she heard whispers. She leaned closer to the jars and froze. From inside one jar came a hushed voice. "Is it time?" Morgiana's eyes widened. She quickly realized the truth. Without a sound, she boiled oil in the kitchen and poured it into each jar. One by one, the thieves inside burned in silence. When morning came, the courtyard was still. Only the leader remained. Furious at the loss of his men, he swore revenge. Days later, he returned, disguised again, hiding a dagger beneath his robe. He entered Ali Baba's home, pretending to dine as a guest. But Morgiana saw the hatred in his eyes. She knew. As they ate, she performed a graceful dance with a dagger, spinning before the guests. The leader smiled wickedly, thinking she was entertaining. Then, in one swift strike, Morgiana plunged the dagger into his heart. The thief fell dead at Ali Baba's feet. Ali Baba rose, his face pale but grateful. "Morgiana, you have saved my life not once, but many times. You are braver than any man I know." From that day on, Ali Baba kept the secret of the cave, but he used the treasure with wisdom. He helped the poor, fed the hungry, and became beloved in the town. And Morgiana, the servant girl who saved them all, was honored like family. The cave of treasures remained hidden, its secrets buried forever. Ali Baba had learned that true wealth was not in gold or jewels, but in loyalty, courage, and wisdom. And so ends the tale of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, a story of greed and courage, fear and bravery, darkness and light. Thanks for watching. Please kindly like, comment your thought about this video, share, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.